You've woken up. The world is waiting for you. But have you ever felt like it's too much? The weight of yesterday, the worries of tomorrow, all piling up into one overwhelming moment. You're not alone in that feeling. But today, we're going to change that. Today is a new chance. The world doesn't owe you anything, but you've got everything inside you to make it yours. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is one decision: to rise and keep going, no matter what. It doesn't matter how many times you've stumbled. What matters is that you get back up and you keep going. Because today is your day, and nothing is going to stop you. You've probably heard it before: live in the moment. It sounds simple, right? But how often do you find yourself trapped in thoughts of the past or anxious about the future? Here's the truth: the only moment you have is now. You can't change what happened yesterday, and tomorrow isn't here yet. This moment, this is all you've got. So why not make the most of it? What can you do right now that will move you closer to your goals? Maybe it's taking one step forward in your career, mending a relationship, or simply focusing on your health. It's your choice. Life has a way of knocking us down, and for many of us over 40, it feels like we've faced more than our fair share of setbacks, whether it's career challenges, personal losses, or health struggles. But listen closely. Setbacks are not the end of your story. You're still here. You're still breathing. And that means the fight isn't over. In fact, every setback is just the beginning of a comeback. Remember, the most successful people didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there by embracing it, learning from it, and using it as fuel to move forward. So, whatever you've been through, know this: you are stronger than you think. You're more resilient than you know. And today, you can choose to rise again. Resilience is the key to weathering life's storms, and it's something we all have within us, even if we don't always recognize it. Resilience isn't about never feeling pain. It's about choosing to keep going when you feel like quitting. It's about looking at the challenges in your life and saying, "You might knock me down, but you won't keep me down." Each obstacle you face is an opportunity to build your inner strength. Every time you face fear, self-doubt, or setbacks, you are proving to yourself that you can rise above them. When you find yourself at a crossroads today, choose resilience. Choose to push through the discomfort and remember that the challenges you face today are shaping a stronger version of yourself tomorrow. Have you ever noticed how much better your day goes when you start with purpose? When you wake up with a clear sense of intention, it's like you're giving the day a roadmap. You know where you're headed, and you're ready to meet the challenges head on. But if you just go through the motions, the day controls you. It dictates your mood, your actions, and your energy. So today, take a moment before the chaos begins. Set your intention. Ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish today? How do I want to feel by the end of the day? What one thing can I do to move closer to my dreams? Make this your mantra today. I am in charge of my thoughts, my actions, and my outcomes. When you set the tone for your day, you create the space for magic to happen. One of the biggest traps we fall into is thinking we need to be perfect. We compare ourselves to others, especially in the age of social media, and feel like we fall short. Here's the thing: perfection is a myth. It doesn't exist, and waiting for the perfect moment will keep you stuck forever. The truth is, progress is what matters most. Each day you take a small step toward your goals, no matter how imperfect, you're winning. If you take one action today, just one thing, that gets you closer to your dream, you've succeeded. So forget about getting everything right. Forget about having it all figured out. The only thing you need to do today is move forward. In life, there are always things out of our control, and for many of us over 40, we often feel like we're at the mercy of external circumstances. But here's the secret: you have far more control than you think. You can't control the weather, what others say, or the challenges that come your way, but you can control how you react to them. You can control your attitude, your decisions, and your energy. Today, choose to focus on what you can control. Choose to be kind to yourself. Choose to push through the tough moments with grace. Choose to make small, positive changes that lead to bigger results. When you focus on the things you can control, the rest starts to fade into the background. Take a moment right now. Think back on your life and all that you've accomplished. Think about the obstacles you've overcome, the lessons you've learned, the strength you've gained. You might not be where you thought you'd be, but that doesn't mean you haven't made incredible progress. Be proud of how far you've come. Give yourself credit, because the person you are today, stronger, wiser, more resilient, is someone who deserves to celebrate. As you move through today, carry that pride with you. Know that no matter what challenges come your way, you've already proven to yourself that you can rise no matter the storm. The moment your feet hit the floor, the world begins to pull at you. Notifications, noise, demands. But you are not obligated to let it in right away. Create space for your soul to speak before the world starts shouting. That means 5 minutes of quiet before you check your phone. That means a breath before you respond. That means treating your peace as a priority, not a luxury. If you want to own your day, protect the first few moments of it. Over 40, you've lived through enough to know that going through the motions isn't enough. You need meaning. You need purpose. You need a reason to get out of bed that's bigger than just paying bills or keeping up appearances. What's your why? Is it your family, your health, that project you've always wanted to finish? Reconnect with it today. Let it fuel your actions. Let it anchor your focus. When life gets heavy, your why will carry you. Some of the weight you're carrying today, it doesn't even belong to you. You're holding on to guilt that's not yours to carry. You're replaying conversations that should have ended years ago. You're blaming yourself for things you had no control over. Let it go. Breathe it out. You've got enough of your own work to do. Don't weigh yourself down with burdens that don't serve your path. This morning, unload what's not yours so you can rise lighter and move freer. The most important voice you hear today won't come from outside. It'll come from within. So how will you speak to yourself? Will you criticize your every move? Or will you offer grace when you falter? Over 40, we've heard enough harsh words from others. We don't need to be our own bully. Be kind, be patient, be honest. Yes, but be gentle. Your inner voice has power. Let it uplift you. You've likely kept 1,000 promises to other people. You've shown up, you've helped, you've sacrificed. But what about the promises you've made to yourself? To get healthier, to write the book, to start again. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you chip away at your self-trust. Every time you keep one, you grow stronger. So today, make a small promise and keep it. Even if it's just drinking water or walking for 10 minutes. Let it remind you that you can count on yourself again. Fear is loud in the mornings. It whispers that today will be hard, that you won't make it, that it's safer to stay small. But you don't have to believe it. Instead, get curious. Ask yourself, what if today surprises me? What if I actually enjoy this? What if I'm more ready than I think I am? Curiosity opens doors that fear keeps locked. Choose it. Lean in. See what happens. So many people wake up and immediately fall into routine. Shower, coffee, email, scroll, work. That's not a life. That's a loop. If you want something different, you have to wake up differently. Wake up on purpose. With awareness. With gratitude. With fire in your belly. And softness in your heart. Because every single day you wake up is a gift. Don't treat it like a chore. Forget balance for a moment. What you really need is alignment. When your actions match your values, your words match your heart, your habits match your goals, life starts to feel right. Today, ask yourself, what would it look like to move in alignment? Maybe it means saying no to something that drains you. Maybe it's taking the leap on something that excites you. Maybe it's finally being honest with yourself or someone else. Small alignments lead to major breakthroughs. Start today. Just because something has always been a certain way doesn't mean it has to stay that way. You are not your past, not your failures, not your regrets. You are the one who made it through all of that. This morning, when you look in the mirror, don't just see who you've been. See who you're becoming. See who you still have time to be. There is so much ahead. Don't stay stuck in what's behind. Energy is contagious. The people you listen to, the content you consume, the thoughts you dwell on, they all shape how you feel and what you attract. So this morning, choose wisely. Surround yourself with voices that remind you of your strength, that bring clarity, not confusion, hope, not fear, purpose, not panic. Even this video is part of your choice, so choose energy that feeds your soul. The universe doesn't shout, it whispers. And every morning is a quiet invitation to start again, to forgive, to rebuild, to dream, to trust, to try. Don't let the noise of life drown out that sacred invitation. Sit with it, listen for it, accept it. You've lived through enough hard days to know what it feels like to want to give up, but you're still here. And that means you've got something powerful to give. Be the person you needed back then. Be brave. Be kind, be persistent, be the one who keeps going so others know it's possible. Let your strength not just be for you, but for someone watching you, someone who needs proof that it's never too late to rise. Before you go out into the world, remember this: you are not too late, you are not too broken, you are not too tired. You are right on time, you are becoming, you are exactly where you need to be. This day is yours, not yesterday's. Not tomorrow's, yours. So take it, own it, and don't let anything or anyone dull the light that's in you. Welcome to a new beginning. You've got this. Go out there, show the world what you're made of. And when the day gets tough, remember this video and know that you've got this. If this message resonated with you, join the GrayOwl community. We're here to grow, evolve, and build the best version of ourselves together. Subscribe, share, and let's keep pushing forward. Start your day strong. Let's make today count.